It's 1453. The Ottoman is besieging the city. You're one of the commanders of Sultan Mehmed II. Are you ready to conquer the city? Your aim is to erect a flag on the city. In order to erect the flag, you need to win your set. You have 5 military troops: tower, galley, cannoneer, catapult, and sapper. The card of each troop is different. You can differentiate them according to their colours. Their power varies between 0 and 5. The power of additional cards increases your power. It can be used with each troop card. It's red. It increases the power of the card between 1 and 5. Byzantium cards decrease the power of the rivals. They're 5 cards, like military troops. They're used only for the wars of the troops of its own colour. Cards of person finish the game. There are 2 types of cards of persons: Ottoman person and Byzantium person. Let's play a game together. The game is played with a minimum 2 and maximum 5 persons. Players choose their colours. They put their pawns in front of themselves. 7 cards are distributed to each player. Players hold the cards and don't show them to anyone. The game is starting. The game consists of 4 parts. The first part, order of attack. Players group the cards at their hands according to their troops. The first player chooses the strongest troop. In other words, the troop which has the highest points. The strongest one of the troop is cannoneer. The player puts the pawn of cannoneer on any front he wishes. The troop of cannoneer is in İdyanikaple. The first player starts the attack of the cannoneer in İdyanikaple. The second part. The attack is starting. The first player started the attack. It's the turn of the second player. The second player puts only the cannoneer card, since the attack of cannoneer has started. It's the turn of the third player. The first card, which is put, is always closed. The other cards are put in an open way. The fourth player opens his cards. It's the turn of the first player to open the card. Opening cards is done in 2 tours. In the first tour, players try to predict the power of their rivals. In the second tour, the player adds cards to the cards that he has opened. The second tour keeps on in the same order. The second player cannot add cards since he doesn't have the card of the cannoneer. He says pass. It's the turn of the third player. The third player can't add any cards since he doesn't have the card of cannoneer. The third player says pass too. Now it's the turn of the fourth player. The fourth player can add the additional cards if he wishes. It's now the turn of the first player. He adds 1 card too. It's now the end of the second tour. The phase of the attack ends. The third part, powers are calculated. First, the closed cards are opened. Then calculation of power is done. The first player totally gets 9 points. The second player gets 8 points. The third player gets 4 points. And the fourth player gets 7 points. The third player shows the card of Byzantium. Thus, the power of the other players is deducted by 3 points. Don't forget, Byzantine defense card does not affect the player who opens it. The fourth part, and the first Ottoman flag is erected in İdyanikaple. The first player won the attack. He erects his flag on the walls. All the open cards are collected and put into the discard. The missing cards are completed from the discard. The player takes back as many cards as he has opened. It's the turn of the second player to start the attack. The cards of the second player is seen on the monitor. The second player starts the tower attack at top couple. The game goes on like that. How does the game finish? The game ends when all the places of the flags are full. The player who erects the most number of flags wins the game. What are the cards of person for? Ottoman cards of person ensure you win before you attack. When it's your turn to open your card, you open your card and finish the struggle. You put the pawn on the front and you erect your flags on the walls since you've won the attack. The Byzantium card of person ends the attack. No one wins. You make sure that your rival lose their powerful cards. Cards of person go to the discard together with the other cards. What are the tasks cards for? Pulling the ships on the land and construction of Boğazkesen, Rumeli Hisarı. The task cards bring additional cards. The player who has the turn to start attack first opens his task card. He places part of his task on the game board. The one who places the first part wins 2 cards. The one who places the second part wins 3 cards. And the one who places the third part wins 4 cards. What are there in the box? Folding game board, 99 game cards, 5 set game pawns, totally 25 units, 5 set flags, totally 40 units, additional task pawns, 3 units of ships, 3 units of Hussar construction, and a game manual. To get the game, you can call 0090 212 558 1126, or you can visit www.istanbulkitaptisi.com.